Hey guys, how's it going? Eminem Gaming here, and today we're back with another video. And today, um, you notice that it's the second video of the day. I haven't really been uploading that much lately. Been very busy, so I do apologize about that. But I thought I'd make up for it with two videos today. And yes, I will be live streaming again Monday, some FIFA. So again, I know some people like that. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, today I asked on Twitter for ideas, anything you guys would like to, know about, talk about, my opinions, all that good stuff. And I want to give a big shout out to Joel J underscore Garcia, and I'm going to put his link in the description down below. So go check that out. Go follow him on Twitter, all that good stuff. He's a really cool guy. So go do all that stuff. And he asked, what games am I going to be picking up from now to the rest of the year, throughout the rest of the year? And I thought that was a really good question because there's an absolute shed load of games. I think this is the best year, I think, since this kind of new generation, which you shouldn't really call it because it's been like 3-4 years, but this new generation started. I think this is the hands down the best one so far on all platforms, multi-plat and exclusives, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna go, talk about games that I'm gonna probably pick up, and I've split them into two categories: day one buys, and then either maybes slash later down the line sort of buys. So yeah, let's get into this, guys. And this one's kind of a cheat, because the game may be already out by the time you watch this video, but Bound on the PS4. Now, from when I'm making this video, I think it's 2 days out. Already pre-ordered, already paid for. I can't wait for this game. This game looks amazing. It looks like something I've never seen before, and that's pretty rare, because I play a lot of, I like to try different games, different experiences. I've played some weird games, I've played some wonderful games, but yeah, this looks like something I've never seen before. I'm predicting, now I could be terribly wrong and it gets a 33 on Metacritic, but I think this could be big. I think this could be a Flower-esque journey, a big well-reviewed game from Plastic. Sony Santa Monica and Plastic are kind of working together. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. It looks absolutely beautiful. It comes with an amazing dynamic theme. So yeah, I can't wait for this, guys. I won't be long till I'm playing it, but let me know, are you guys interested? Have you never heard of it before? Is this the first time you're hearing of it? Let me know. Next one. Now, this is not as, out there, wacky, unheard of, but it's a game series I love to pieces, and I've bought every year for the last, I'm trying to think, what, 11 years? So yeah, pretty established with this franchise. But FIFA 17, do I need to say any more? It's football. It's, in my opinion, the best football game out there. I love it. I put hundreds of hours in every single year, so I need to buy it day one. So absolutely, FIFA's going to be on there. Now, this game I was probably going to put on the maybe list, but due to a delay on another game that we'll speak later, because I'm trying to do this in order of date releases instead of most anticipated, if you understand what I'm trying to say, and that is Forza Horizon 3. Now, I am not the biggest fan of the Forza series. I prefer Gran Turismo. I think that's just me. Neither of them are bad. It's really down to preference. But I've heard really good things about the Horizon series, which I have never played. I'm not going to lie, sit here and lie and say I've played it. I'm a big fan of the Horizon series. But from what I see, it's a little bit more arcadey. It's a little bit like less of a racing sim and more of an arcade racer. It looks a lot of fun. I was probably going to delay purchasing this game simply because so much coming, and there was a game coming out in September which we'll get on later, which has been delayed because delay Station 4, even though it's not an exclusive. But I'm I'm probably going to pick this up now in replacement for it. And yeah, it looks a lot of fun, looks beautiful, and hopefully I enjoy my venture into this new series. For me personally, it's three, three of them, so it's not new. But next one, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Again, I did a review for this on my channel, the Xbox One version. I loved the first one. It had its problems, no doubt, but it was a lot of fun. And if you've never played it, I'd 100% recommend buying it. We all know what happened with the old PlayStation, sorry, the Xbox exclusivity time deal, which, it is what it is. But it looks a really awesome game. I cannot wait for it. And yeah, should be a lot of fun to replay it. Few little extras, it's 1080p 60 frames per second on the PS4, which is always nice. We don't get too many of those 60 frames per second games, so I'm excited for that in particular. On top of that, there's a VR mode, and I'm a big VR advocate. There's a few little little extras in there, but it's basically just the same game, so I'd recommend picking it up if you are interested. Now, I'm going on, again, release date. These games, these three in particular, I don't know too much about. It's just I want games for my new VR headset. So the three I've picked for definite is Batman VR. Now, it's only around about 2 hours long. It's not the longest game. Probably not the smartest business decision bloody buying it because of the amount of how short it is. But with that being said, it's Batman, it's Rocksteady. How could I not buy this game when I've got the VR to play it? Do you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to play this. Looks really fun. I've heard Greg Miller, obviously he's a bit biased because, again, he's a big, one, VR fan, and two, he's a big, DC fan, I think. He's a big Batman fan. So, absolutely, he's probably a little bit biased towards the whole aspect of two of his favourite things. Nonetheless, I've heard good things, so I'll definitely be picking that up. Riggs looks amazing, runs at a really high frame rate. It's a competitive multiplayer. There's plenty of modes. There's a single player mode. I'm sold on that. You don't get that much content in a lot of AAA games on the regular PS4, so absolutely a AAA game on my VR. The first big one, I feel like a full game, is this. So absolutely, I've got to pick it up. And I'll be picking this up day one. And let me know if you've got VR, if you're interested, if this game interests you. Hit me up down below and I will add you on PSN, and we can team up and get in our mechs and absolutely destroy everyone, hopefully. And the final VR game I wanted to talk about, again, this may be a little bit a longer video, I do apologize, but Farpoint. Now, I'm not sure about the release date of this, if it's launching day and date with VR, the same day as VR. But if it is, this game looks amazing. There's these huge crabs, spider things. It's a first-person shooter, obviously. It's got that special gun. It's made by an ex-SOCOM developer, which the SOCOM community wasn't too happy about. I will say that when they found out who was working on it. But the game looks incredible. The game looks fun, and another really exciting game to play on VR. Next one, this is my most anticipated game of the year, hands down, and that is The Last Guardian. What can I say? The game looks amazing. It looks beautiful. It's not the best looking game on the PS4, that's no doubt, but at the same time, it's going to be, I'm expecting big things because, again, Shadow of the Colossus is one, if not the best game of all time. Probably second or third, depending what day you ask me. But The Last Guardian, it just looks incredible. I can't wait to play it. It's definitely going to have me emotionally involved in it, and I can't wait for that. So day one, The Last Guardian. Let's go. Cannot wait. Next game, Final Fantasy 15. Now, I won't go too much on about this. This is my second most anticipated game, but delayed, It was delayed till November. I'm not too sure on the official date in November, so I just thought I'd put it in November time slot. Yeah, I'm gutted about it. I loved this game. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan, but I played the Platinum demo. To this day, it's still one of my favorite gaming moments of the year. It was that good. Obviously, Uncharted and Ratchet and Clank and all that sort of stuff, but still an amazing experience. And I just want the game, but it's been delayed. Delays are always a good thing. You can always make the game better, make it stronger, better frame rates, better story, whatever. But still, I'm a little bit salty about this one. I'm not gonna lie, guys. But okay. Next one, GT Sport. Again, I love Gran Turismo. Cannot wait for this to come back. It's a very much like a childhood game for me. I cannot wait to, get in, play this. It looks beautiful. It looked a little bit, what am I going to say? It did look half finished. It didn't look that much better than the PS3 version when they did the competitive racing, but they've shown some more live gameplay on YouTube since, and my god, is this a good looking game. I cannot wait for this. How the hell this game's running on a regular PS4, I don't know, but the game looks incredible. I can't wait for it. And Gran Turismo Sport, November 5th, I think it is, November 4th. I can't wait for this game. Next one, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare / Modern Warfare Remaster. I've gone on about this a long time. People, I don't know, man. I think people jumped on the Battlefield 1 bandwagon. Again, both the games look incredible. I'm not bad-mouthing Battlefield 1. It looks incredible. But it really blew me away at E3 2016. And, it's one of the few games that, sometimes I get hyped about a game I wasn't interested in. Then I watch some more gameplay with all the flashing lights of E3 and all that sort of stuff. Died down and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look as good as I thought it did. One example, Titanfall 2. I was going all on about this game and then watched it back maybe a month later and I was like, I'll leave it. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it. But, this has still kept me excited. I cannot wait for the game. 2 games in one. Can't wait for that. And then there's 2 more. I know this is a huge list, but like I said, this is, hands down one of the best generations for games I've seen in a very, very long time. We've already had a fantastic couple of months, bear in mind. And yeah, it just gets better and better, in my opinion. Kingdom Hearts 2.8. This game, again, Kingdom Hearts, it's a remaster / port of, like, the 3DS games and whatever, but it's Kingdom Hearts. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to support this because I want 1.5 and 2.5 put on the PS4, which is rumours that it may happen. I would go crazy if it did. Kingdom Hearts 2.8, not going to go too much on about it. The game's going to be incredible. The games are already out and are incredible. So, yeah, cannot wait for this game. Let me know, are you picking it up, guys? All that good stuff. And final definite game for me of 2016, and a surprising one nonetheless, because I've vented my, not anger, but, some of the things I'd like improved on the game. And that is Gravity Rush 2. Now, I wasn't the biggest fan in the world of the first Gravity Rush, but they seem to have implemented everything I complained about. They've implemented it, improved, all that good stuff. So for me, it looks beautiful, it looks better, it looks, frame rates higher. The game looks like it controls better, how it does in real life. This is probably going to be my last chance with Gravity Rush to really, hook me. So I think this is going to be incredible, and I am really excited for it. And it comes out in a good time as well. Would it have been there if it was an October / November release date? Possibly not, but in December, you've got my money, Sony. So absolutely, Gravity Rush 2. Again, let me know of those day one buys. What are you picking up? Any of them? Any different? All that good stuff. And again, I have to say this, it's very unlikely, but Gamescom, as well as this Sony September 7th event, very unlikely, but they could announce something that drops the same day or like in a month or two. So bear in mind, this is just announced games, but I can't imagine anything big coming too soon, being announced and then out very soon. The next list is maybe slash later buy, so maybe day one if I've got the extra cash, or maybe on sale, or maybe if I have extra time for a month. I don't know, but these are games that I may or may not buy day one. First off, Gears of War 4. Now, I like Gears. I do like Gears. It's one of the best franchises on Xbox. Um, I think probably above Halo to me. Again, I'm more favorable to a third person shooter to a for a like a first person. I prefer third person. With that being said, Gears looks really good. The multiplayer looks fun. The game looks really good. My worry is, again, what the developers have said. Now, was it a misinterpretation? I don't know. But with it being a new developer, all that sort of stuff, I want to kind of wait for the reviews. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Because, again, I'm not going to spend money when there's other games to get if the game isn't quite up to the standard of maybe the older games and all that sort of stuff. So a few worrying things for me with Gears, why it's not a day one buy, simply because Rod Ferguson came out and said they're not really focusing on the story. It's not going to be that he's saying they don't really, they don't think you can tell that great of a story in a third person shooter, which is weird because first person, yeah, it's much more difficult, and I think the only one I really know, BioShock. But third person, really, there's quite a few good ones. I think Tomb Raider tells a very good story. I think Uncharted tells a great story. The Last of Us is one of the greatest games of all time. So I'm not too sure about that logic there by Rod Ferguson, but that got me worried. Like, are they not focusing on the story, new characters? Is it just going to be shipped in, like kind of Halo, where it's only a couple of hours, although the multiplayer is great? I'm kind of in the place now with gaming where I just prefer single player. I don't know if that's just me, if you guys agree, but I'll wait to see the reviews. I'm definitely not against getting the game. It looks good. The multiplayer looks great. Like, they really have improved that from was it the beta or alpha? I'm not too sure what it was. There was like an open beta / alpha that came with Gears of War Ultimate Edition that I was in. Again, really fun, really competitive, what you expect from Gears, but it didn't look very good. They have improved that, I will say. But we'll have to see, waiting for reviews. If it gets great reviews across the board, then I'll go out that day and buy it, okay? So, yeah, we'll see with that. Next one, Skyrim Remastered. Now, Skyrim's amazing. I don't really know what to say. Skyrim is amazing. The only reason I'm not getting it day one is, again, because it's a remaster. There's a ton of new games, ton of new experiences I want to try. And that's why I won't be picking up day one. Probably will, though. But it's just with VR, because it's coming out October. So with VR, with all the games I've mentioned, The Last Guardian, 3 VR games, and Rise of the Tomb Raider, I feel that Skyrim may have to wait maybe until December with Gravity Rush, but either way, I want to pick up the game. I will be getting it, and yes, I will be platinum in that, and you can save this video and expose me when I've give up on the game in 2 weeks or whatever, because I can't be bothered to get any of the trophies, but I think I will. Next one, Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 looks amazing, but again, I'm not the biggest online gamer. I love Battlefield 4, but with all that being said, I think Call of Duty is really what I feel like playing, really what I want to play at this moment. So I want to put all my time into Call of Duty and a ton of other games. It may be put on the back burner, may get it early next year, but I may also pick it up this year. I'm not too sure. But the game looks incredible. The online looks fun. It's just, I already have a very, very similar, better is, obviously an opinion, but a similar game in Call of Duty, first person shooter with a heavy online base. And bear in mind, Call of Duty, again, I've gone on about this goddamn game about 5 times in this video for some reason. But bear in mind, it comes with 2 games. So it's like I've got to put time between the two, all that good stuff. Next one, PSVR Worlds. Now, again, it's I just kind of put them. I wanted 3. I may pick up 4 if it's on sale later in the year. It's a little bit expensive for what you get. It's like £35, and it's toboggan racing and all this sort of stuff. I do want to play it though for that getaway gangster game. Now, I've said for a long time, Sony needs to bring back the getaway. They need to make it like a GTA open world. That'd be incredible. You know what I mean? That would be incredible to have this London GTA-esque gangster open world. Sony should hire me, basically, even though it probably wouldn't sell and it'd cost a lot of money to make. But yeah, I'm interested in the game, but we'll have to see. Next one, Dishonored. I saw a little bit of gameplay of this from E3. Kind of overshadowed by Prey 2, to me personally. But Dishonored looked cool. I never played the first one. I do have it for free on the PS3, so I'll have to go through and play that. But again, I'm not too sure, and I'm going to wait for the reviews on that one. And the final one, and I wanted to leave this to last because I do have something to say about it. Now, if it weren't for the fact that I suck at this genre, it'd be a day one buy, because the amount of content, how fun it is, all that good stuff. And that is King of Fighters 14. Now, that comes out this month. Now, I want to let you guys know, if you are a fighting game fan and you do not suck at the fighting games like me, okay? So if you basically can play fighting games and you're not like me, who sucks, pick this game up. You know, support these devs, because you're getting like 50 characters, a story mode, a fully fledged online, basically everything that was missing from Street Fighter they're putting in, and then tenfold. You know, it's incredible how much effort they've put in. The game looks beautiful, in my opinion. Now, is it the most beautiful game on the PS4? No, it's not Uncharted, but it looks and runs really good, at least from the demo, which you can download for yourself. But again, I want to buy it to support the developers, because again, you know, they put an incredible job on there. But at the same time, I just know I'm not going to play it that much, because I suck and I don't really like fighters. But if you like fighters, you love fighters, and also you're good at them, or you like playing them, definitely. But yeah, guys, sorry I ramble on. You know, if you've been subscribed to me for a long time, you know that I can, ramble on about these games, because I just love them. You know what I mean? I love talking about games. But let me know, of that list, again, what are you picking up? Any of them? Is there any others that you may pick up? BioShock maybe for me, but yeah, let me know, guys, down below what you think. Go check out the description. Go follow Joel_J_Garcia. The guy's really cool. He's really funny, and he's supporting the channel. And again, if you guys, again, are a new subscriber, new watcher to the video, and you have any questions, you want to know anything about, my opinions on games, events going on in gaming, all that good stuff, let me know down below. But as always, guys, this has been M&M Gaming. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And I hope, and I'm gonna try my best to be as active as possible. I do apologize, but I should be a lot more consistent now. But I'll catch you guys in a new video very soon.